Hi, my inspired friends. It's chit chat time with Jen in her office. Since I'm still working on rehabbing my arm and strengthening my muscles and getting my body into riding shape, it's going to be a while. I still haven't been able to play with the boys like I want to, but last Friday I did. Thursday I did. Oh, geez, the days just go flying by. And I was able to go into the outdoor arena. Now, remember, I don't have them on halter and lead rope, and I'm not videotaping this because, well, I'm not. And so, again, I'm looking forward to doing some training videos for all of you if you're interested. My goal, I have a goal. Do you have a goal? I have a goal to go live on YouTube and chat with other people, those everyday equestrians and famous equestrians and whomever wants to chit chat and chat with you. So that's my goal. And so I'm doing these to feel a little bit more comfortable. So today I'm going to be talking about, what do you wear to the barn? Oh my gosh, what a silly question. So I'm asking that because when I went to the barn, I was an official trainer instructor. I wore things like official baseball caps. I had Columbia long sleeve shirts and they looked just fantastic. This is an Eddie Bauer shirt. I love this one just as much as the Columbia ones, but I don't have any short sleeve Columbia shirts. So I don't discriminate between Eddie Bauer and Columbia or whomever. I just felt that I needed to look more professional than just going in grungy jeans or t-shirts or something, because people were paying for my experience, for my expertise. Yeah. And so what do you wear? I have something just pretty silly. I'll probably never wear these again because, old ladies, as much as we love purple, um, these are more see-through than I want. When I wear them, I go, oh my goodness. So, but they have little hoof prints on them and they have a belt. Do I look professional in them? No, I look kind of silly. So, but can I wear these maybe gardening or cleaning out a stall or, doing just horse husbandry stuff? Sure. I'm not planning on wearing these riding because I feel silly in them. And that's really silly. I know, I know. So I have now, unbeknownst to me, I bought a deep purple. Do I like those better? I don't know because I got them right before I broke my arm. So I'll let you know. So is it important what you wear to the barn? Here, we're Performance Country USA in Ocala. People come to the barn in their breeches and fancy belts and shirts and just to do barn work. Yeah, I've seen that. In fact, I didn't understand it, but that's okay because, I wore my fancy clothes too. And this isn't fancy, but I wanted to make a presence that, hey, I believe in what I do and it's my uniform. So what do you wear? Do you have comfortable clothes you wear for when you're doing horse husbandry stuff? Do you wear breeches? Do you wear jodhpurs? Do you wear jeans? Do you wear chinks? Do you wear, what do you wear? I know in the winter in Minnesota, I look like Nanuka the North. Down here, I'm celebrating winter because it's finally cool enough for me. Right now, today, we're going into a high heat index again through tomorrow and all day tomorrow, and it's really hard for me. So wearing clothes that will breathe. I don't get burnt here. I mean, seriously, I don't get burnt. I'm outside and I don't get burnt. Everybody else does. I'm not sure why. I don't know. So maybe it's my age. Maybe, God says, please don't burn. So I don't. My skin listens. So the things that are important to horses are, what do you wear to the barn? That's important to your horse. Is it your clothing? Is it your hat that you wear? Do you wear a cowboy hat? Do you wear a baseball cap? Do you wear a helmet? What do you wear that your horse goes, ooh, that's my mom, that's my dad, that's my, my person. And so I think that what I want to put on before I go to the barn is put on peace, put on calm, put on those intentions of what I want to accomplish with my horse, but I put that to the side of what is important to my horse. How do I know? Are my clothing going to make a difference? Maybe in comfort level. Maybe I feel better about myself in what I wear. Maybe it just doesn't matter. And it really doesn't matter to your horse. But what does matter is what you put on in the inside. Are you worried? Sometimes when our horses have health issues, we get very concerned and we get our energy level rises because that's normal. That's just normal. And how do we deal with that when we put on those feelings? Can we address them when we know? Do we know? Do we even feel that? So many of us have stuffed our emotions down that it just doesn't matter. So I'm talking to you all about what we put on does affect our horses, and it does affect the people around you. It affects your community. It affects your animals. A lot of you have dogs, a lot of you have cats, a lot of you have chickens, and it does affect those things. And so I want to talk about, I tell my clients that horses are sentient beings. Do you know what that means? Anybody? Raise your hand. Can you comment below? Maybe. So sentient means feeling. It means that they can feel what's going on around them. And they do. And I've seen horses, I know when I fell riding Journey, and Journey got spooked and I ended up on the ground, guess where he came? He came and put his head right over me. Now I was a little afraid. I won't, I'm going to be honest about that, because all of a sudden I'm in a state of, oh shoot, I broke my arm. But if we're looking at, did he care? I don't believe that they have the same things as humans, but he definitely came over, checked me out, and stood there and breathed on me. So yeah, he's sentient. He has feelings. I believe that his fear dropped very quickly to come over to check me out. Now, how many of you, and this is a silly thing because I have this song in my mind that I can't post right now because probably has trademark or, issues, is Whitney Houston's I Want to Run to You. So here, it's playing in the background. Can you hear that song? It was one of my favorite songs way back when it came out with Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard. And so while we're calling our horses, can you hear that song? I'm going to run to you. Do your horses run to you? Mine do. Well, lately, not so much, because they kind of saunter over. They're not running like they did in the beginning when we moved to our new barn, but they're sauntering. And sauntering is really good. And they're both really curious about what's going on with me. Running might kind of get my adrenaline up. So I think that they feel my energy. What do you think? And I know I am protecting my arm when I'm around them. I'm very conscious of it. And it's healing. It's my muscles and tendons and fascia that are a little crazy right now, and they cause me all sorts of conundrums with what I want to do in life, and I just need to move quicker ahead because, that's me. I want to go, go, go. But my horses, when they saunter on over, and they're very, very quiet with me now. It's really interesting. How does that equate to your horses? Do they come running? I know a lot of horses come running to their owners. Why? Because it's a good thing. Do your horses run away? It's a whole different song. I'm going to run away from you than I'm running to you. So are they running away from your clothes? I doubt it. But guess what? I do know horses who are afraid of the colors. And that's another story, another day. And I might have the mom of this horse on to talk about it because, does she still respond to that? Yeah. And she's 21. So again, another story, another day. But if we look at how do we put on our clothes to be around our horses, what is that? Do we have a mindset of peace, of calm? Or are we anxious and worried? Or are we excited? This is the best thing ever. Or are we in dread? And so, my clothing looks really bright and cheerful. I love this color, by the way. It's one of my favorites besides a teal, blue, green. I love that color too. So just to let you know, I do have favorites. Do my horses care about it? I don't know. They don't come here and go, ooh, this is just the best thing ever. It really is how I present myself. And so I want to be honest and open with all of you about, I'm more anxious. Yeah, I don't want to get hurt. I want to progress. And so I'm putting myself in a situation with my horses that I know I won't. And so some of the things that I am doing is fixing boo-boos on their hooves, but I'm making sure on their ankles, not their hooves, but that's another story too. Those summer sores are about like the size of a quarter. And so I need to get down there and put my new Miracle Black Magic, whatever I want to call it, potions, salve on my horse. And Rio doesn't have that, but Journey does. And so I need to be very careful. Journey's feet are like this big. No, I'm kidding. But they're big. Rio's are really little. He's got those little Welsh quarter horse hooves and little ears and little nostrils. He's so cute, but Journey is, a pretty large size Nakota. So again, I need to talk about what do I put on as I go to the barn. A lot of times I'm wearing a baseball cap, but that doesn't make the difference. I'm sweating, so what I wear, it needs to be appropriate because it's 96 degrees with 110 heat index. What I wear does make a difference in how I take care of myself. That's true. Same as winter. So let's think about then our heart, those heart things that we can do, those calming things we can do. 4 square breathing, what I call breathe in 4, hold for 4, breathe out 4. Set your intention for, while you're breathing, of everything is beautiful. Everything around me is going for me. My horses are there to be my partner. So let's think on those things as we get ready to go. Dress yourself in beauty. Dress yourself in calmness, and in peace, in joy, and in love. I love you all. Blessings to you. I hope your Sunday is extra special and sacred. I hope that we can spread love to one another.